Oh man, episode 2, man. Keep it a buck, man. I got my dog D Rich in the building.
Yo, it was good.
What's poppin'? Hey, I was talking to him, man, on some anime shit, man, and just was like, Yu Yu Hakusho get a lot of love.
Always.
But when I really watched it and really deep dived on that shit, I don't think it's a top tier show. It's like middle of the pack. Maybe like a Cole Lyoko. One of those shows where it's like, it's cool. It ain't bad. I'm not gonna be egregious and say it's bad, but I don't think it's top tier. And I have my reasons why I don't think it's top tier. But D-Rich love this show. And he's gonna show y'all why he believes I'm on some bullshit right now.
You sound like you on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just hearing this right now, I did Cole Lyoko. Ain't nothing wrong with the show. But Yu Yu Hakusho, it's one of the GOATs. I'm gonna say it's up in the class of his goddamn own up there. And the high ones, like, whenever you think about the old Shonen Jump, that's always gonna be just one of the tops that people can come to mind with. But let me hear what you're saying on this. What makes you so confident that this is middle tier? What did you think about?
Alright, as far as great animes go, I think from start to finish, it should be great. Okay. It shouldn't be no slip off. It shouldn't be, man, season 1 was fire. It shouldn't be a motherfucking SOA. You know what I mean? Sword Art Online. It should. You know how that shit started. It was, we got one, and pew, we don't. And I think with Yu Yu Hakusho, it kept rising, where damn, they can't talk Dark Tournament. Oh shit, the Black Tape. Oh shit, Chapter, oh shit. But then the Three Kings happened. And you wanna know about the Three Kings? I love the beginning of it. That shit was fire. It was interesting. Like, we really about to see these 3 niggas that been through hell and back on different sides. So I'm like, I'm giddy. Like a little kid on Christmas, bro. I'm giddy. Like, oh, I'm about to watch this.
Okay.
And that happened at the end. Very rushed, abrupt ending. I wasn't satisfied with the fucking fights. Yusuke against the Demon King. That shit was dope. I enjoyed that one. Not gonna lie. Kurama had some dope shit too. Hiei shit was cool. But to have such a great start and it ends like that, rush, some random big ass pink nigga win. Oh yeah, it's cool. I'm just gonna say what Yusuke was saying if he would have won. How convenient. You know what I mean? But that's my point. Just one of them. I got plenty, but I want you can rebuttal that if you feel like the ending was perfect or whatever, how you feel about your show. You can.
See, the first what I have of what you said right here, I feel like you're looking for, like, you're not really looking at what they accomplished for each character in comparison to the ending of the arc itself. As for the ending of the arc itself, it's already in its own sphere. Everything got put in the good hands in the end. Like, yeah, it's not one of the characters we wanted to win, but life doesn't always work like that. And personally, in my opinion, to go and see that, you know, maybe it can't always be in your hands, but that shit'll still work out. I see that's a relieving message I can see to give to the people out there. But if I want to get more technical with the Three Kings saga, it accomplished 3 important things that I believe it needed to get set out with. For the whole Yu Yu Hakusho cast, you know the main 4?
Yep.
Sans Kuwabara. What?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. You don't have to let that out. But what I want to point out is that for Yusuke, there was the matter of his demon heritage. One of the top priorities of the Three Kings saga was to get that figured out. Throughout the whole series, have you ever noticed that Yusuke was always going by other people's whims? At the end of the day, he always was out here trying to kick somebody's ass, but at the same time, he had this frustration because it's like, what do I want to do? So, with the Three Kings, one of the most important parts was knocking out the three elements for Yusuke, Kurama, and Hiei. Each of them had central past that was tied to the demon world. And while they was getting thrown into demon world politics, figuring out their core goals just happened to align with the political debate that was going down there. And for Yusuke, it was finding about his heritage. He's just coming to discover that, yo, I'm part demon. Like, where the fuck did this come from? Is this why I've always been feeling like I'm not part of the crowd, or I wasn't always meant to be? Because for a long time, Yusuke has always been out here running on other people's whims. And primarily I'm talking about the villains. Like Toguro, he was looking for a place to die. He wanted to have proof that what he made was a mistake and that Genkai was right and that throwing away his humanity by being defeated by Yusuke would just be the ultimate closure to that. Like, she was, like, that's what he wanted to see. This is why you see him, like, get disappointed while during their fight that Yusuke wasn't performing or he looked like he capped until he took off those cuffs. That was just his whole hope with that. And Yusuke, like, while he did feel in a position for these people to find their place to die, that wasn't helping him whatsoever. This just co-aligned that if, you know, they get what they want, then I'm about to die and everybody I know is going to die. So with the Three Kings, we actually get one of the first arcs where Yusuke, he comes to explore about himself, get answers, go on his own road. There's no orders, nothing like that. And that's one thing I kind of really appreciate about that arc. Then you have Kurama. We got peaks of, you know, his great demon form, the white-haired Kurama. We never know where that shit came from. We just know that was him back then. But now we actually get a taste of that. Up front with Yomi, we got to see back then, like, Yomi climbed up to the top. Kurama, he actually found a human he adored and he wanted to protect. To the point where he was willing to sacrifice himself. And, you know, they got to meet up again. And, you know, Yomi more or less to try to coerce Kurama to join his side and shit. So, you know, he was already trying to big brain his way out of that. Because he has his loyalties. Even if he quote-unquote owe Yomi this shit, you say his fucking boy. At the end of the day, you remember that one part where they was all having that big talk at Yomi's temple?
Yep.
And they already just set it up. Kurama, Hiei, all of them. They said, we are going to jump your ass if you don't agree to this. And I just found out like some real boy shit. Because Kurama's goal in that was to find closure. And then we had Hiei's case. Hiei's, okay, I'll admit to you, there wasn't much hints towards this about his relationship with Mukuro. But we got to see that this was important to him. Hiei, who's been one of the most closed off members, actually had somebody where he was just willing to just drop this shit, go over to their side in order to accomplish a goal. And, you know, it could be up to fan speculation of what was between those two. But it was clear that they each had something important to them that they wanted to get out of the Three Kings saga. And I feel like that doesn't get as much attention as, you know, with the main saga ending. Like, of course we want to see the fights. We want to see the climatic payoff be paid in the fight. But for once, it had to be a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that we had to look at in order to find the satisfaction.
Okay. I thought you answered that very thoroughly. I'll give you that.
All right.
And I expected that answer. But this is where I'm about to stomp you at right here. Now, as far as anime, as far as emotion, I feel like to be a great anime, you have to have a deep sense of like sorrow for a character or emotion. Like, wow, that tugged my hearts. Mm-hmm. Naruto, it's a plethora of them. Don't even need to name them. Even DBZ, the final words Vegeta said to Trunks, and that Majin Vegeta, the emotion you got, it was a sense of like, wow, this is happening. With Yu Yu Hakusho, as far as emotion, I didn't see nothing where it's like, damn, like somebody actually died that shouldn't have died. You look at, my heart still fucked up over Jiraiya. The fuck he's gonna do is like 9 of them up. Like, you can't do shit about that. He's fucked up. I look at one particular moment in Yu Yu Hakusho as far as a heart-touching moment that they could have had where it would have been fucked up, but you had to do what he had to do. Do you remember Game Master?
I do.
Do you remember that scene with him and Kurama? When Kurama in himself, he was fucked up. Because he's like, you about to die. We gotta win. Because we gotta defeat the bigger evil. But at the same time, you a fucking kid. And I'm about to kill you. Because I'm about to beat you at your own game. And now you gotta die. Remember that. Now, my heart, like, and you can emotionally see Kurama like, this nigga's a demon. He's feeling sad. Like, I'm sorry. It's game over. Had his head down and all that. He didn't want to talk to nobody. I'm like, oh, Game Master dead. This a real ass anime right here. This is some top tier shit. What fucking happens? The motherfucking with the little binky, don't forgot his name, Kuma.
Koima.
Yes. Give his life back. That took everything that was deep in that scene and threw it off. It don't mean if Kuma could just do that. It's like the whole sad feeling inside was that Game Master about to die, a kid about to die because he ran with the wrong niggas. That was a great emotional thing he could have had, because all Game Master did was get finessed by some older niggas. Hey man, you like to play games? Yeah, he was just a fucked up nigga. Bad things happen to good people at wrong times. He could have died. That would have been a top tier show. Would have showed emotion. It would have been still R.I.P. my nigga Game Master. It shouldn't have been him. But now, he's still alive and kicking, you know? That's my whole pill. I don't think the emotion. Like, the only emotional thing, you know, when Yusuke was almost dying, that was dope. But I need a death. I need a murder. I need something where it's like he's not coming back. I need some shit like that. With Jiraiya, he didn't come back during the motherfucking reanimation arc. He was fucking gone.
Kuwabara almost died and shit.
All that, like, I need where it's like a nigga dead and gone and you love this person, or it was a person that shouldn't have died. Cause we didn't love Game Master, but it would have been a person that, damn, he was young, naive, he shouldn't have died. And he fucking died. But hey, Kurama, I'll give it a job. That's my whole point on that. I wanted to hear your rebuttal on that, sir. You can get your...
I believe what you said is an opinionated matter. I would like to drop this right here. Kurama had no foreknowledge that Koima could do that.
Okay.
So he went into this intending to take full responsibility, taking the full weight of everything that was about to be done. Despite the kid coming back as what we call the jail out of free card, and that's fair, that's true. I don't believe at all that changed Kurama's psyche on the matter. The kid is fine, but we see what he was willing to do when it comes to the bigger picture, and he cannot take that back. That is an action that doesn't get wiped from his mind. It stays with him. Like, the kid may be better now, he may be looked after, but the scars, they don't just fade away when the people come back to life. And that goes for every scene in Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a tragic thing that's seen, and I feel like with death, people really expect death to be like the ultimate part of impact. And I ain't gonna lie, it's for like shows, it's always a powerful tool. When you get rid of a character to give them a lot of build up. But I feel like we're not looking at the effects that this could have on these characters during the present, even if the character is come back to life. Like with Yusuke, he knows that life is fragile, that if he fails or if he fucks up, the people he loved will die. There's nothing he could do about it. Genkai told him, strictly, this is the world that you're in. I can't do nothing about that. That's beyond my control or your control unless you can get stronger to take control of the situation. And this is a lesson that keeps on getting beat back to back. Like, let's bring that up to the chapter Blackheart. You know why Yusuke in particular decided that dying was the best option for him? Because he up front, Genkai showed him personally, if I have myself take this stand right here and have my life snatched up, then my boys out here, they'll be able to get stronger to finish the job. That's my best bet on this. And you see, it put a real fucked up way of thinking to him. Genkai didn't intend for that shit to happen right there. It's that nuanced stuff where you can see it follows up from the start of an arc, a hard lesson learned to another. Death was played with, yes. Death didn't completely go through, but you really get to see the effects of that shit you didn't expect.
That was incredible. I didn't expect that. I'm not happy right now. Wow. You did that pretty good. I just knew I had a curveball and you knocked it out the park, man. I got one last thing to say, I'll say.
Hit me up.
Alright. Now, as far as a lot of plot and bullshit in that show, wasn't a lot. But, it was definitely some plot armor for sure.
Go ahead, hit me up. What's your thoughts?
Now, do you remember initially when Yusuke met Kurama and they had the mirror? Remember that?
Yes.
And it was the whole soul for a soul, trying to save a life, get the soul, and then Yusuke on some suicidal shit, he'll say it, so he would have took the blow or to save his mom. Now all of a sudden, the mirror got a conscience or a heart to say, you know what? Since he's such a good guy, he gave himself up. I'm just gonna say nobody has to give a soul. Like that's bullshit. Kill Yusuke, like do something, but he's a main character, can't do that. It's like give us something where it's like it'll show, even though he was being brave in doing so, he still should be dead. He should be gone. That's technically the rules.
Or would you like some type of payment at least? That's what you're going for?
Yes. Some type. To where it's like, damn, they got a free of charge and shit. That's all. Just something minor. Nothing too crazy, but I just was like, huh. Ain't that something? That's kind of like if fucking when Piccolo did a special beam cannon on Raditz and Goku. Goku, just get right back up. He's a good guy. It's cool. No, he sacrificed himself, so he died. He knew what he was getting himself into. Like Yusuke knew the repercussions of, hey, you say this in the mirror, you're gonna die. But this nigga Yusuke can do it and don't have no repercussions. You know what he got out of that?
What?
A fucking friend for life with Kuma. That's what he did.
He did. And you know what? I can't even argue this shit with you. Shonen series in general, they love playing with this. Deaths are seldom. Coming back to life is an often thing. Like, you want me to go ahead and hop back on one of the biggest examples of this?
Go ahead.
The Naruto and the Pain arc. Everybody died, and Pain sacrificed his life to bring back everybody. All bodies came back. So it's like, I can't argue this with you. You have a point.
Dry ain't come back.
Thank you, man. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Like, y'all had to leave in the comments, man. This was a fight, man. If you say D-Rich, I'm not mad, man. Because I low-key kind of feel defeated. But in the same breath, I kind of feel like I won this shit. So,
or if you got a thing or two to say about quitting, sorry, go ahead and let us know. There's always a comment or something you could just drop by and just leave a like.
Alright, man. We gone episode 2.